What has 8 arms, 3 hearts, and a massive brain? I know, it sounds like I'm describing a creature straight out of a cheesy science fiction movie, right? But imagine an animal with these truly alien-like statistics living right here on Earth, navigating our oceans at this very moment.
Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving deep into the unique traits and evolutionary advantages of a true ocean wonder. Yup, we're talking about the incredible octopus. It's easily Earth's most intelligent invertebrate, and we're going to explore how it survives using a biological toolkit that's just completely different from our own.
So, here's our agenda for today's Explainer. Earth's most intelligent invertebrate, a marvel of anatomy, specialized adaptations, masters of defense, movement, and hunting, and finally, ecosystem and habitat. Let's kick things off with Section 1, Earth's most intelligent invertebrate and its unique biological traits.
You know, when we normally think about high-level animal intelligence, our minds immediately go to mammals or birds, right? But the octopus totally shatters that paradigm. Housed in this completely soft invertebrate body is a substantial, complex, and incredibly dominant marine presence. I mean, just comparing its size to a human diver gives you a real sense of its commanding physical and intellectual footprint in the ocean. It's a heavy hitter.
Moving right along to Section 2, a marvel of anatomy and its bizarre biology.
It all starts with the number 8. These famous appendages completely define how the octopus interacts with its world. But here's the crazy part. Because they are packed with neurons, each arm essentially acts as a semi-independent mini brain. An arm can literally taste, touch, and make localized decisions all on its own, while the main brain handles the big picture. Okay, if 8 arms weren't fascinating enough, try this. 3. The octopus actually requires 3 separate hearts to function. 2 of them pump blood directly to the gills, while the third circulates it to the rest of the body. Oh, and get a load of this. Their blood is actually copper-based, making it literally blue. It's actually less efficient at carrying oxygen than our iron-based blood, so pumping it requires a phenomenal, highly energy-intensive workaround to fuel such a dynamic creature underwater.
So let's tally all of that up. These biological quirks create a stunning profile. 8 dexterous arms, 3 tireless hearts, and a massive, highly developed central brain. That large brain acts as the master command center, orchestrating the complex movements of its limbs and its cardiovascular system. It truly sets it light years apart from other invertebrates.
Next up is Section 3, specialized adaptations and the power of suction.
Now, because the octopus completely lacks a rigid skeleton, its body is essentially fluid. This extreme flexibility allows it to squeeze through impossibly tight, rugged rocky crevices to hide from danger. Pair that wild flexibility with rows of powerful suction cups that can create tiny airtight vacuums, well, you have an animal capable of absolutely incredible, dexterous manipulation of both its environment and its prey. Which brings us to Section 4, Masters of Defense and Survival Tactics.
So you might be wondering, how does an animal essentially made of pure protein survive in an ocean full of predators without a shell or any armor? Well, it relies on an absolute mastery of camouflage. The octopus doesn't just change color, it manipulates the actual texture and pattern of its skin to perfectly mimic rocks, coral, or sand. It is literally the ultimate vanishing act.
When danger approaches, Plan A is always camouflage, just hiding seamlessly right in plain sight. But if a predator actually spots them, they trigger a daring Plan B, squirting ink. They release this sudden dark cloud of pigment into the water, acting as a smokescreen to confuse and temporarily blind the attacker. It buys the octopus those absolutely crucial seconds to make a getaway.
That leads us to Section 5, Movement and Hunting, the action sequence.
To actually execute those lightning-fast getaways, they use jet propulsion. The octopus draws water into a cavity inside its body and forcefully expels it out through a siphon, shooting itself backward. It's basically a biological submarine. It is just a stunning display of physics utilized by nature.
And when it goes on the offensive to hunt, all these tactical systems overlap beautifully. The octopus uses its camouflage for stealthy, unseen ambushes. It uses that jet propulsion we just talked about for calculated bursts of speed, and it relies on its advanced sensory systems to track down its natural diet. It's a completely versatile hunter that can change tactics on the fly.
Let's wrap up our sections with Section 6, Ecosystem and Habitat, the ocean domain.
Because of these unique biological abilities, the octopus thrives in incredibly diverse habitats. Whether it's navigating a vibrant, shallow tropical coral reef or a freezing, pitch-black rocky seabed, it just adapts. Its massive brain and flexible body allow it to dominate across wonderfully varied marine ecosystems.
So, what's the ultimate takeaway here? The octopus isn't just some random collection of quirky traits. No. Its mastery of camouflage, its decentralized nervous system, and its totally unique internal anatomy all form a perfectly synthesized, highly effective toolkit for survival. It really is the undisputed master of its ecosystem.
Bringing it all full circle, we can truly appreciate this animal as a marvel of biology and evolution. From every individual suction cup, to the hidden machinery of its 3 hearts, to its massive brain, this creature has solved the problems of deep-sea survival in a way that is radically different from almost anything else on Earth.
Is, for sure, Earth's most intelligent invertebrate and the ultimate survivor. And you know, it really makes you wonder, if evolution can craft an intellect as alien, complex, and frankly remarkable as the octopus right here in our own oceans, what other brilliant biological solutions are just waiting to be discovered in the deep? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and hey, stay curious.